Hello, welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station, and I'm Kadri. Here comes the local news. As a neighboring locality of Brunei, the Spring Flower Festival of the Year of Tiger 2022 has officially opened at Taodam Park, Ho Chi Minh City. The Spring Flower Festival will welcome visitors from December 25th to the end of the 6th day of Tết. The Year of Tiger Flower Festival 2022 with the theme Spring of the Homeland, Warmth of Love, brings more than 3,000 ornamental trees, bonsai trees, ornamental stones, and flowers are displayed eye-catching to attract visitors to take photos. This is the 40th year that the Spring Flower Festival has been held in Taodam Park, becoming one for the cultural, tourism, and traditional beauty events of Tết of Ho Chi Minh City. Opening to visitors for more than 10 days, the Spring Flower Festival also serves visitors to many traditional Tết activities such as dragon lion dance performance, traditional martial arts, folk stage arts, folk games, circus matches, painting exhibition, calligraphy art performance, food cultures, and so on. The atmosphere to welcome the new spring is more puzzling in all areas of the country. For DK1 officers and soldiers, although stationed in the middle of the sea, the atmosphere of the preparing for Tết here is no less busy than the mainland. There was no real apricot. The soldiers replaced it with fake apricot branches. The 5-fruit tray is not full, but alcohol altar is still 35. Lucky many things, but the yellow color of apricot flowers and fruit from the mainland brought the wreath of spring to DK1 platform. All year round, at the most dangerous positions, away from home, away from loved ones, the officers and soldiers on duty on the DK1 platform have happy times and sad times, but without missing a fighting and being ready to fight to protect the country, airspace, and sea, always put first. Life at DK1 platform in the last day of the year still passed peacefully. The mission of fighting and being ready to fight, despite the difficulties and hardships, the soldiers of DK1 platforms always overcome to complete their assigned task. Vietnam's total import and export turnover in 2022 is forecasted to reach 740 to 750 billion US dollar, up 13 to 15% compared to the previous year. Economists forecast that exports in 2022 will reach 372 to 380 billion US dollar, up 13 to 15%. Import reaches 366 to 372 billion US dollar, up 11 to 13% compared to 2021. In 2022, Vietnam trade balance will continue to be positive as 4 to 8 billion US dollar. Total import and export turnover is forecasted to increase by 13 to 15%, reaching 740 to 750 billion US dollar. However, the global import and export situation may be affected by the outbreak of new COVID-19 variants. The survey result of processes and manufacturing enterprises also show that import and export activities in 2022 will continue to grow, when more than 83% of enterprises said that the number of new export orders increased or remained the same as in the fourth quarter of 2021. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on Russia to prove it has no plans to invade Ukraine after concentrating large military forces on the border between two countries. He also warned that the main risk to the country is internal instability, including an economic crisis. Mr. Zelensky said at a press conference with the foreign media, Russia said it had no plans to attack Ukraine publicly in various media channels from different officials that at least have to show some steps to prove it. President Zelensky rated the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, as the sole guarantor of hard security for Ukraine in its conversation with Russia, warning that the members of eastern flank of the alliance. This military is subject to cyber attacks and other intimidation tactics from Moscow. A snow-covered bridge to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania collapsed just hours before President Joe Biden was in town to discuss infrastructure plans. Reuters reported that 10 people were not seriously injured when the bridge collapsed, of which 3 was transported to a local hospital. Authorities noted that 3 or 4 vehicles, including a bus, were on the bridge over a creek at a Frick Park when the bridge collapsed on January 28th. Reports said that there is a strong smell of gas in the area. Police later confirmed that the gas pipeline had leaked. The White House said that President Joe Biden was aware the bridge collapsed and still carried out a inspection tour as planned. According to Reuters, the bridge collapse is a prime example of an urgent need to repair aging bridges, highways, and infrastructure in the U.S. with money from $1 trillion spending package, a typical achievement in President Biden's first year in office. Pennsylvania has 3,198 bridges rated in poor condition, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.